This student asked a very interesting question about God's miracle.
I have a question just to clarify a point you made, I think, almost an hour ago. So correct me if I'm wrong, because I might be quoting you wrong.
Right.
But you said one of the main differences between Jesus Christ and other prophets and other gods is our contradictions. That Jesus is Jesus and he doesn't contradict himself. God is God. He's God now and he's been God forever.
Yeah.
He's not like he's Tom next week. You said something about that?
That's right.
So, would you consider miracles contradictions of God? He set rules that the universe follows.
Right.
So, him coming in and changing those laws for an instance, a miracle, wouldn't that be a contradiction? Being like, oh, not a mistake, but you know what? I want to change that. So, me as a God, not be, but God as a God intervening, isn't that a contradiction?
Right. I understand your point. The answer is no, it's not a contradiction. He's God. He created the natural laws, and therefore it's his prerogative to change a natural law and perform what you and I would call a miracle.
So when, let's say, other gods being Tommy one week and Benny the next be the same thing, a miracle to him, being like, you know what, I am God. Who is my creation? Tell me I can't just change my name or change what the rules I say are the rules. What's the difference between that and a miracle? So, because one God's, the main point of God being God is that he doesn't contradict himself. The rules are the rules, he doesn't change that. Would you consider miracles a contradiction to those rules?
No.
As other gods
No, a
changing
miracle
their
has
laws?
to do with a physical change.
Okay.
In order to benefit somebody, like to feed hungry people, to cure a blind man, to raise a dead person. Those are all miracles, meaning by that they're changing of a natural law. But the biggest miracle is going to be when Christ returns a second time and he raises us all to life. There's going to be a day of judgment. There's going to be a heaven and a hell. That's the biggest miracle. I mean, that's going to be massive, right? No, that's not a contradiction of his nature. It's not a contradiction of his character. And so the reason that God is God and that I don't call God many gods is because in reality he's one. 3 persons, Father, Son, Holy Spirit, but he's one God.
Okay, so I get. So it's more of a changing of the natural law than a changing of what he is and what he. Okay.
Exactly. It's not changing his character. It's changing a natural law in order to benefit someone who's blind, sick, dead, whatever.
That's it. I just said that.
Thanks for raising that issue.